This is rhythm number 21. I'm going to use line 2 of 21 as our example for this time. Remember, these are quarter notes. The stems are faded. All right, so here we go. Is the beat divided? Yes. What's the smallest note value? Eighth note. We're going to account for 2 eighth notes for every quarter. So we have ta, ta. Same thing, ta, ta. Is the beat divided? No. So we're going to do it as before, ta. Here we go. Is the beat divided? Yes. What's the smallest value? Eighth note. We're going to account for 2 eighth notes for beat 1, either with a ta or a clap. Here's the first eighth note, ta. This is the second eighth note value of the first beat, even though there's a quarter note written. The quarter note's bleeding into beat number 2. But there's 2 events. There's going to be either 2 tas, 2 claps, or a combination of the 2 happening within beat 1. In this case, they both happen to be tas. Ta on the first eighth note, ta on the second eighth note. Is the beat divided here, this beat? Yes, it is. What's the smallest note value? It's an eighth note. Look, it's being divided here. There's an eighth note happening there. There's going to be 2 events that happen on this beat, either tas or claps. This is being held over from before, so we're still voicing this note, but there is no note initiating on the first beat. So we're going to clap on this beat to mark where beat 2 is, and we're going to and that also happens to be the first eighth note value of beat 2. The second eighth note value is here. We need a ta or a clap there. Since it's a note, we'll ta. And then is the beat divided here? No. So we just ta on that quarter note. So let's figure out beat measure 2 for a moment. Here's our quarter note pulse. And here we go. Ta, 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 ta. That was the second measure. Is the beat divided? No. Is the beat divided? No. So we'll ta on that note, ta on that note. Is the beat divided? No. We'll clap on this note without voicing it. Is the beat divided? No. We'll ta on that note. Is the beat divided? Yes. What's the smallest note value? Eighth notes. We'll count for 2 events within this quarter note, either 2 tas, 2 claps, or a combination of the 2. It happens to be 2 eighth notes, so we will ta and ta. Finally, is the last beat divided? Yes, it is divided. What's the smallest note value? Rhythmic value. It's an eighth note. We will count for 2 events within here, because there's 2 eighth notes within a quarter note. The first eighth note value has a rest, so we'll clap. The second eighth note is a note, so we will ta it. Let's do all of line 2. Keep your steady quarter note pulse. And here we go. Ta, 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 ta. And there we go.